In today's episode of The Unemployed Journeyman, here with Cape Town City in South Africa, we have the opportunity to not only retain the South African Knockouts Cup that we won last year, but make it the second trophy of the season already. And here we are at the schedule page, and we've not really done a great deal since you were last with me. Yesterday, you were here for the start of our Champions League group stage, Group B, against Pyramids, who we beat 5-1, and then the Remo Stars, who we beat away from home 4-1. Since then, we played Amazulu in the South African Knockouts Cup semi-final. Bit of a slightly rotated team there. We played Mokoena, our backup goalkeeper, who we can't register in the Champions League. We also played with Shilembe and Dino Jelly in the centre of midfield. Both of them played pretty decently, actually. Shimbele getting an 8.3 and the only goal of the game. Kanya Moses played instead of Mofokeng as well, and we stuck with Ndevu and Kamalo up top. And yeah, I mean, it weren't much to write home about in terms of the game. It was pretty close. We were the better team and did deserve to win it, but when you win a game 1-0, it's never truly that exciting, let's be honest. But it did get us through to the final. Now, we were due to play Chipper United in the league here, but that's been moved so that we could play the cup final. And we were going to come back for Armee versus Orlando Pirates, but there's no way I'm going to play a cup final off camera. I want you guys to be able to see the trophy lifted, to see me actually win the cup, hopefully. We do play TS Galaxy. In terms of the league, they are 10th in the league, so they're lower half of the table. They do have a player out with a hip injury and a couple of players that are doubtful with twisted ankles as well. We have Masuku, who's out with a pulled abdominal muscle. So, yeah, not really anything else to show you along this line, like finances and dynamics and that. Nothing's really changed. So let's move over to the matchday centre. There's league games going on as well. We played 15 games. Everybody else has played 16, 17, potentially even 18. Once, say, Sekakun United play, they'll be on 18. Sundowns will be on 17. Cape Town Spurs, who are climbing the table a little bit, they'll be on 18. So, yeah, we are getting some games in hand, which we're going to have to catch up on at some point. But that's not the headline news. The headline news is the game we're getting into today. So I think I've already made my changes today. I brought Shueni back in with Kamalo as well. So I'm a bit concerned that Ndevu and Kamalo are not linking up as well as what these two do. So, yeah, that is what we've gone with. We're sticking with Mokoena in goal because I do like to have him as my cup goalkeeper where possible, give him some game time sort of thing. So the team we go out with today is Mokoena in goal, Jabali left back, Frimpong right back, Massetti and Roman in the centre of defence. Massetti, the absolute star of yesterday's episode. Gabesi and Meloto in midfield, Mofokeng and Nkobo out wide. He's been brilliant recently as well. Kamalo and Shueni up top. It is worth mentioning as well, I forgot to mention it in yesterday's episode, in amongst the 4 goals that he scored, that we've recently brought in a new set-piece coach, a better set-piece coach. And considering, I think 3 of the 4 goals he scored were from corners, maybe the set-piece coach has got something to do with it. I don't know. It'd be worth seeing if he scores any more goals or if we score goals from corners in particular. But let's get into today's game, or the first of today's games, the cup final against TS Galaxy. We have played these in a cup final before, I think. I don't know if we beat them in last year's final. I probably should have looked at that before going into the game. But in an ideal, absolutely no reaction from the players there to my team talk, by the way. But they're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. You know what I usually say about that sort of thing, Gagan press and all that. It's a cheaty tactic. It's not cheaty. I mean, if your team's set up to play 4-2-3-1, I absolutely don't blame anyone for playing it because that's how your team is set up. Ball into the box from a free kick. It comes out now to Mofokeng. He then loses it. They pump the ball upfield just to get it clear, really. Jabali picks up the loose ball, gives it to Massetti, the star of the show yesterday, of course. Who just gives it back to Jabali. Meloto, ball over the top for Mofokeng. Pulls it back for Gabesi. Mofokeng again. Shueni with the shot, and Shueni still not scoring a goal. I am concerned by how he's just not scoring. He's gone from not being able to stop scoring to just not being able to score. Oh my word, what a strike that was. I mean, if that's a goal that wins the cup final, I can't blame him for that because that was just a worldie, quite honestly. and we are 1-0 down in the cup final. Are we playing this at the... No, I was wondering if he was playing at that Sports Palace again. Right, what was that from Frimpong? I mean, he got the ball back. So I don't know what their defender was doing, but what kind of a throw was that? Here's Kamalo with the shot, but it's gone wide. 1-0 down in the 17th minute, 18th minute of the game. They now have a throw in deep by our byline. We kind of won the ball back momentarily, but they got it back again. And then we win it back again. Here's Shueni, goes back to Frimpong. Don't give it away. Here's Nkobo to Shueni again. He does lose the ball. Right, we intercept. It's so scruffy, African football. Or at least on Football Manager it is. Mofokeng pulls it back to Maloto, and it's a goal from Nkobo. His 8th of the season. Nkobo equalises for us in the cup final. 20 minutes on the clock. We're back to being all square. It's back to being level again. And that was quite handy for us to be able to score pretty soon after conceding, to be fair, because on paper we are easily the better team in this game and we should win this cup final. Doesn't mean we're going to, obviously, because it doesn't always work out that way. But, like I say, we are the better team. It's been a pretty poor first half from us, in all fairness. It's been a pretty even first half, and 1-1 is probably a pretty accurate reflection. Pump fists, the fans deserve this trophy, so let's go win it for them. Again, just no reaction. I did do a team meeting before the game as well, and one of the options was to say nobody remembers a loser in a cup final. So that's the one I went with. They were all agreeable and positive. So it went down quite well. Kamalo's in, and Kamalo scores his 21st goal of the season. I didn't quite see who got the assist there, but it was a really good pass for Kamalo. It was Mofokeng with the assist, and that was a very well-worked goal from the boys. Obviously something they've been working on the pitch in training, because I'm there every day leading training. Well, I don't lead training, I leave that to my assistant, but we can always pretend, can't we? Right, here's another highlight. It's in their half. Mofokeng couldn't quite get past his man. Brings it back for Gabesi to Jabali. Can he get the ball in the box? No, gives it to Gabesi again. Here's Maloto, and Maloto with the goal. He's already got an assist, Maloto. Oh, it's an own goal. I mean, I don't care, to be honest. As long as we score, I really don't care who the goal gets awarded to. Right, Shueni is going to come off because he's annoying me at the moment, and Davu can come on. Jabali, again, is not having a particular... He doesn't play that great, Jabali. I'm starting to think I made a bit of a dud signing with him, but we'll leave that as our first two substitutions. We're 3-1 up in this cup final. We should not be losing it from here. Please do not say I've just jinxed myself, but we should not be losing this game from here. Right, and Lovu can come on for Frimpong because he's looking really rather tired. And Gabesi can come off for Shalembe. In actual fact, no. Dino Jelly, he's the man that would normally play in that position with Masuku being out injured, so we'll give him the game time. Here's Mofokeng with a free kick, goes for goal, and it's gone wide. They've made a couple of substitutions as well. I think it might have actually hit the post, to be fair, but here's Ndevu now, who just loses it. TS Galaxy can try and counter, but they give it away to Mofokeng, and he just gives it away to them again. Could you imagine just watching this as your choice of football, where everyone just keeps passing the ball to the opposition? How has the keeper not saved that? That was a terrible goal to concede. We've got 10 minutes left. It's 3-2. That was an awful goal to concede. It wasn't even hit with any power. I mean, at least their first goal was hit with a degree of power to it. But, right, Sifo Roman can not come off because I've not got anyone to bring on for him. And Davu's not having the greatest of games. I don't really know who I want to bring on, to be honest. I think we bring on Shalembe for Maloto. Come on, boys, just hold on to this. Don't go conceding an equaliser. That would be very, very silly. 5 minutes to be added on at the end of the game. I mean, stats-wise, it has been pretty even, I've got to say. But here's Mofokeng, turns his man, puts the ball into the box, but the goalkeeper saves it. I don't like where this is going with 1 minute and 40 seconds left of the half, or of the match. long ball upfield, and Kobo picks up the loose ball, gives it to Nlovu, and again he's just lost it. It's so poor, and it's going to be a goal, isn't it? Oh. Right, I don't really want to do this, but I just don't trust our players. Time waste frequently. Let's just get to the end of the game, please, boys. Come on. 30 seconds left. And there you have it. We hang on. We win the South African Knockouts Cup. We've won the game 3-2. It was a lot closer than I would have liked it to have been. And our defensive, I mean, that backup goalkeeper of ours, Mokoena, he has not covered himself in glory in this game, I tell you, because the first goal, I don't blame him for. It was just an absolute worldie. But that second goal that he conceded, it was just rolling along the ground, and it just, I don't know. But there's a trophy lift. There's the fireworks, the confetti, the dark blue and the light blue. Our players are all very happy. I'm giving them a little clap over here, along with the two men in black. I have no idea. My assistants don't wear that, so I'm assuming they must just be something to do with the sponsors. And here we are, having a little walk around the pitch. It was a lovely little win. Just about saw the cartwheel there. You deserve to celebrate. These moments are why we're all in football. Indeed it is. And that is our third trophy at Cape Town City Football Club. We've only got 2 days until the game against Armee. So I'm going to rest some players and I'll see you there for that one. Welcome back. And we have an injury to show you. Fernando Benjamin has picked up an injury. I mean, he don't play for us very often. He's got a twisted ankle. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks. He joins Masuku, who's still out injured. He's got 5 to 11 days. You'll probably see him back for the next episode. We do make one change. Gomazulu comes back in goal. Nothing to do with Mokoena's performance in the last game. It's just because he's unregistered, so I can't play him anyway. But yeah, we have Gomazulu in goal, Jabali left back, Frimpong right back, Masetti and Roman in the middle of their defence, Gabesi and Meloto out wide with Mofokeng and Kobo, Kamalo and Shueni as our 4 attacking players. Let's get into the game. This is a game I'm fully expecting to win. I probably could have gone more rotated. Well, we've several rotations. Their recent form has been fair. 2 losses and a defeat in the last 5 games. We've won all of our last 5. We are looking very good. And again, I don't want to jinx myself by saying that because sometimes that can be what happens. But in this game against Armee, they've lost their first 2 games of the group stage. They really shouldn't be any sort of competition if we're playing anywhere near their best. But they are through, and they're very nearly went 1-0 up in the second minute of the match. Lads, this team is not good. Do not go losing to them because it will be quite humiliating if you do. They have a corner. It's going to be an outswinger from the right-hand side. They put the ball in the box. We managed to clear our lines. Gabesi intercepts, and we're just going to get the league table back up on here. The other game is Pyramids versus the Ramo Stars. That's 0-0 at the moment as well after just 3 minutes. But yeah, as you can see, oh, actually, Armee, by the looks of it, they may have drawn their last game against Pyramids, so maybe they're not as hopeless as what I thought they were. Here's Kamalo with the ball in the box. What was that? I don't know if he meant that pass or we've hit the crossbar from about 3 yards out. Yeah, so they drew with Pyramids in their last game. So that is quite a surprise because I just naturally assumed that Armee were going to lose, but they didn't. Right, here we go. Highlight. We got the ball. Mofokeng on the left-hand side. Cuts in field, finds Kamalo, gives it to Masetti, to Mofokeng. Good ball for Kamalo. He's got Shueni up with him, pulls it back for Mofokeng. Meloto with the shot, and it goes over the bar, but it's a save from the keeper, who looks a bit like a bumblebee, just with grey and white rather than gold and black, or yellow and black, whatever colour they are. Ball into the box, aiming for Masetti. Couldn't quite get it to him. Mofokeng now to Frimpong, who tried to go past his man but was quite hopeless in his attempt to do so. Al Ali winning 3-0 against Casablanca. 3 goals in 8 minutes there, 6 to 14. You can tell there's not a great deal going on in this game. I mean, we've had 1 shot on target, they've not had a single shot on target, and we're in the 38th minute. So it's pretty poor quality in this first half. I've got to say, Pyramids have taken the lead against the Remo All-Stars. Our shooting has not been good enough. We need to start hitting the target. Yes, we very much do need to start hitting the target. I'm already going with 2 up top. I mean, am I meant to go with 4 out-and-out strikers or something? Right, here they come on the attack. Good tackle there. Gabesi gives it to Nkobo, who finds Shueni. Can he get the ball into the box? Now gives it back to Nkobo. Gabesi with the shot. Gabesi with his second goal of the season. It's 1-0 at last. It feels like we've laboured to this 1-0 win. We seem to struggle a little bit against TS Galaxy, and this has very much been a struggle so far. They have a free kick now, and their header goes just wide, and it's out for a goal kick. We need to move this down so we see what Pyramids are doing. Pyramids are 2-2 with the Remo start. Pyramids are not turning out to be the team that I actually thought they were going to be. In all honesty, I need to do something about Jabali because he is being rubbish. Like, if we actually click on him and have a look at him and his form, I mean, look at it. He's only had 3 decent games. And I say decent, it's a 7, a 7, and a 7.2. So, and that was in the last game. He's really not at the standard. I might have to just start Simo Williams a bit more frequently. Right, Shueni and Kamalo have both been rubbish, quite honestly. Shueni can come off for Indevu, and that will be our 2 substitutions for now. But yeah, this has been a pretty poor quality match so far from both sides. We have a free kick on the right hand side, so ball into the box from Nkobo. And Davu picks up the loose ball on the left-hand side, drives into the box, and Kamalo's hit the post or the crossbar by the looks of it. And it's gone out for a throw-in. Both teams have actually hit the frame of the goal in this match. Pyramids are still 2-2 with the Remo Stars. Long goal kick from them. We do win the ball back. Here's Nkobo. Still going. Finds Kamalo's hit the post again. I mean, we need to put some of these opportunities in the back of the net, boys, because I can see them scoring and we drop points, and that will not be very pleasant. Right, Massetti can come off and Lovu can come on. Massetti's not having a particularly good game either. I mean, Kamalo's been terrible. Probably because of all the post hitting he's doing. Swap them around. Like, we've changed both of their men up top. We've got Ndevu and Kalashaweo right now. That just goes to show how unhappy I've been with our strikers in this game. Very wasteful, not taking their chances. Here's Nkobo now. Gabesi, we're passing it around nicely. Kalashaweo has it. Goes back to Sifo Roman, to Gabesi in the midfield. He just about finds Mofokeng. It was a good pass. Mofokeng's into the box, and David hit the post again. What is it? Is there a magnet in that ball that's attracting it to the post or something? 3 times we've hit the woodwork. And Kobo with a free kick into the box to absolutely nobody. Here's Kalashaweo to Roman. And Lovu. Kalashaweo is through. Kalashaweo has scored. It's his first goal of the season. Itamaleng Kalashaweo. Try saying that when you're drunk. 2-0. Finally put some daylight between us. And it looks like the Remo Stars have beaten Pyramids. We'll have a look at that in a moment. I'm going to go with that one. Yeah, they do agree. They're fired up and motivated, as they should be. But 2-2 that finish. Okay, I thought I saw Remo Stars had got a winner, but Remo Stars are currently in 2nd place in their group. Pyramids are 3rd and looking like they're going out of the Champions League if these positions stay as they are. And Armee bottom with just 1 point. We are 5 points clear at the top. So I am... Oh, come on, he gets a goal and he gets injured. I'm quite confident we are going to qualify from that group, and I'm not in too much of a hurry to show you these next 3 games with them. I think what we'll do is we'll come back in the next episode. We'll play a few games off camera, and we'll probably come back. Might do the South African Cup first round and Pyramids in tomorrow's episode. So we'll play a few of our league games off camera, get the international break out of the way, and then come back for these 2 games here, and that will be tomorrow's episode. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Bye bye.